back to today, how self-managing landlords can find the perfect tenant and avoid choosing the wrong tenant. So firstly, step one, excellent marketing. What your marketing of your property is really looking to do is get the click. That's pretty much it. Get someone to take an interest, click and inquire about your property. Then your marketing has done its job. So to achieve that, obviously photos are key. If you can dress your property, if you have furniture in it, I would highly recommend dressing your property. It's quite easy to beat the average photo sometimes online, so make sure you take the effort to dress your property. Make sure it's bright, but I would consider a professional photographer at this point. You've kind of got one moment to dress and present your property, and investing time and effort into that activity is highly recommended. So do take the effort to get some fantastic photos. Descriptions, again, key, probably less important than photos, but make sure it's engaging. Make sure you tell your reader, who you're trying to attract and get that click from, all the reasons they might want to click. So perhaps make it very easy to read. We use bullet points a lot because people don't have much attention, just time to spend looking at adverts, so make sure it's bullet pointed and punchy. But have a call to action at the end. We find it useful to tell people what to do next. So click to book a call, call me, tell them to do something after in that description. So have a call to action. And portals, obviously use the portals. There's obviously lots of them around. Rightmove, Zoopla on the market. Less known ones, perhaps back in the day, maybe Gumtree, not so much anymore. And if you're renting by the room, we recommend using Spare Room for that activity. So your marketing's excellent, you've got a click and you've now got an inquiry. So again, a few things to think about here. The speed to lead is really, really important. The person looking at the advert for your property has clicked and they'll probably click on a few more. So you are now in competition with other properties and other landlords in the marketplace. So if you get to them quicker, you're going to engage with them and have a better response, arguably. So contact them in the way they contacted you, email, text, phone, but do get back to them as quick as you can, because they will book other viewings and they will take other properties if it's not yours. You can, so now you've got hold of them, you can pre-qualify on the phone. So you don't want to waste time going to viewings when you know that property isn't right or that person isn't right for you. So do some pre-qualification questions on the phone and start building a rapport. And the relationship kind of starts now because you've got back to them quickly. Now you can speak to them, find out a bit more about what they're after. So find the basics, the move-in date. If they want to move 3 months ahead and your property is available now, it's probably not going to work for you, but can they be flexible? How long do you want to stay? If it's 3 months and you want a 2-year contract, it's not going to work. Can they afford it? So do ask some questions about, what's your job, where are you employed, etc. You can ask those questions. You need to know eventually the answer, so you might as well start finding that stuff out sooner rather than later. So open questions, really important, and we'll go into that in a minute in the viewing section. So I think be flexible is another sort of point to raise here. They're going to be your customer. They're going to pay your money in the form of the rent. So I think it's important to be as flexible as you can be with viewings, because they will be seeing other things. So if you can accommodate the viewing the day after, if you have a sitting tenant, then obviously do let them know 24 hours in advance. But if you can accommodate their evenings and weekends, perhaps around their schedule, that's going to just stand you in good stead of getting that person into your house before others. So yeah, they will be looking elsewhere, so be flexible.